Hello, I'm Maria Schmeckel. This is one of your students from your sociology class, and I know you're very open and honest with all your feelings. So I just have a couple questions for you, and yeah, let's begin. What are some of the behaviors that are considered? What are some of the behaviors that are considered moral or immoral to you, and why do you feel that way? Also, do you base your decisions off ethics, and if so, what decisions do you have? Personally, I base my decisions off ethics, and also I have I consider some behavior as moral and immoral because I'm a very moral person. I believe in religion heavily, and yeah, society has different views on that. As a society, why are hipsters frowned upon, and why do kids nowadays try to be hipsters? I have a lot of buddies nowadays who say that, like, the hipster fad is back. I don't understand why, and like, I really don't get it. I don't even know what a hipster technically is, so I don't know. I definitely wasn't born during the hipster stage of life. So let's continue. What group of people back when do you think have the same customs of life as people do nowadays? I believe that there's like those traditional customs, those traditional people who still believe in the way of life as they lived before, and they still use it just to continue. Which I guess is a stereotype, which leads to my next question. Why do stereotypes exist? And if so, do you believe that they are accurate? Personally, to an extent, I believe that stereotypes are accurate. But I mean, obviously, they're kind of rude because there are some rude stereotypes out there. But there are also some like nice stereotypes that a lot of people, if not all people, would agree on, which is kind of hard to say. It's kind of, I guess, kind of mean. But going off of my questions before about morality and morals, uh, how do you think atheists determine what is right or wrong if they don't have a moral or an immoral judgment? And I can kind of answer that. One of my best friends, he's an atheist, and I guess he just goes off common sense because I mean you can't do some things and you can't do other things. I mean obviously, but yeah, I just want to know because from your point of view, I don't think you're atheist. I don't recall you talking about what religion you were in class because I think this is like kind of inappropriate. But I would just like to know what religion you really are because if not, if you are an atheist, I want to know how you determine what is right or wrong. Maybe your parents raised you a certain way. Um, Also, I have another question leading from morality and whatnot. Do you believe that people are born homosexual? Because I know a lot of things in our class are based off homosexuality or like not homosexuality. Like we did like a whole. I think I wrote a paper last week. It was like a play or not. No, it was on milk. Yeah, Harvey Dent. I want to say no Harvey Milk. Harvey Milk. Yeah, he talked about homosexuality and how he was like pretty much one of the leaders in stopping like non-gay rights. Big part of like the movement. Uh, I feel like a traditional family is the way to go with a successful family. What do you feel like? I kind of feel like I want to say what is it called? No, I don't know. It's like it's where the men and the women have traditional roles. I believe that like it kind of leads successfully because I don't know if you have unevenness in the family, I feel like it obviously wouldn't work. And if you have a woman doing a man's role, I feel like the men would be, or like vice versa, they just would be counteracting. It wouldn't work. Do you believe the reason why people hate America is because we are an example of living life a certain way? And do you believe that we've copied other people, or do they copy us? I'd just like to get your take on that because I believe that we've obviously taken a lot of things from different countries and different cultures. But there's a lot of cultures who've taken our way of life and twisted it also, but they're kind of salty towards America, which don't understand. Maybe because we go to war a lot, but I don't know. As a psych major, I want to know: do you believe there's a difference between psych and sociology because they are both involved? They both involve deep thinking. They both involve analysis, but social is more towards the I think cultural realm. Psych is more towards like this stuff. I don't know. They both can be towards culture actually, but do you believe they're closely related? And as a sociologist that you are, how would you define sociology? Um, and how many ways could you define that? Because I believe there's like maybe even like thousands of ways. Um, I know you study cultures. Going off like culture theme. How do norms vary between cultures? I know we've talked about different various amount of people, different people. Uh, how do they vary among those people? And also going off that, how does racism affect not only one person but as a group of people? And do you think it's ever appropriate to be racist? Obviously, that's a question that you can only answer. Um, and does it actually go away with time? I believe it does not. I think there'll always be racism in this world. You can't really hide that. It just happens, just like many things. As a woman, Maria, do you ever feel like society brings you down in some instances? Uh, for example, like your workplace, a restaurant, or anything? Because I've seen some instances where women obviously are like, well, even like the whole work realm place, they like get paid less. Apparently, that's like statistically proven, which is like sad and weird, but like obviously it happens. And one of my last questions towards you is, have you ever been personally affected by the one drop rule? Because I know we would talk about that for like weeks, actually, for like a good week or two. And I just want to know if you ever personally been affected because I've asked my grandparents and they like literally didn't know what that even meant. But yeah, I just want to know your take on that. I hope you had a great holiday and I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. And take care. Thank you. I will see you on Tuesday.